Good evening, everyone. Sorry, good morning, not good evening. I am completely disappointed with this again. So, not even 50% candidate are joining. So I don't know why the person is not interested in learning. And also, if this is going to continue like that, so from next week, I am not going to take the session of SQL. So I'm very clear about this thing. So more than 50% candidates are absent in the sessions. So seems the person is not having value with the free things. So next time I'm going to start only paid batches, no free batches at all. Okay. So if have anyone having any questions, let me know. Otherwise, we'll start. Whether we are going to start that things because once we are going to create tables, numeric, so that we are going to see all the things that time. So where is your sorry, where is your homework? I not got any homework submission from anyone. No one submitted the homework. Why? That's I not going given that much of big homework. It's hardly 10 to 15 minutes job. Where is your homework? Where you submitted? You submitted some query. I am not asked for Roshan any query and all. I just asked for the data type for that things. I asked for the not queries. Just I need a screenshot in that I want to see complete data types. Okay. So this is a small assignment you can submit on WhatsApp. You and so then that you just take the screenshot of your what you have done the things. Okay. So I got a response from only Roshan. What about the remaining candidates? Divya, Harshal, Kunal, Magan, and then Srinivas, Swangini. Where is all others assignments, guys? I'm not getting anyone's assignments. Mudar will discuss. Don't worry, we'll discuss that thing. But let me ask others where the assignment from other side. No one is ready to reply even. That's great. So guys, that's I think you are making me sure to cancel this batch in that case. So I don't like the candidates who is not submitting assignments, who are not serious about learning and all these things. If you are doing it for time pass and all these things, please quit right now even. I can teach only one candidate who must be serious only. I don't want any other persons in the batch. Really frustrating. I don't know. That's I think that's for free. That's why you are trying to just get the benefit from that things. Good morning, Dwarkesh. So I think you are not so ready to reply even. Huh? Why you have not done assignment to other candidates? I'm asking still. So next time I'll make sure that no one who has not submitted assignment, they are not going to be entered in my class. I will make sure from the next session onwards, the person who is submitting the assignment, they are only able to see the sessions and they are able to interact. Otherwise, they can go and see the session in LMS. Okay. No one is interested in learning you. Just they are coming for watching videos or what something. Guys, better to go and watch video on YouTube in that case. So, Mutara, that's the only thing I am going to make sure that either I can take the session for one candidate by the person who has submitted the assignment on time. That's the only condition. So, next session, the person who is able to sit the session, the person who submitted the assignment, either they watch on YouTube or they can watch the things on LMS. So, I am not going to handle any queries from other candidates. I am not going to handle any queries from any other candidates. Okay, I'm sharing this thing and let's start. Okay, Roshan has done just something. So, let me see. So, Roshan, Roshan, you uploaded twice or what? Okay, so let me see the Roshan's work and let me share with you. I think I shared 2 times. Okay, so guys, you can see the things yesterday homework. So what we given the things. So let's see what how to do this. So in I think we have discussed integer, employee name, and all these things. Date of birth. They are putting the date. Okay. Date of joining also date. Address is worker 60. Okay, so can anyone justify me why the worker 60 only? Can anyone justify the things? Worker max. So you know worker max how much is going to take. So guys, from there, in yesterday's session, even I told you that we have to take the data types very, very carefully. So I know that most of us is able to create the tables, database. That's very easy. I know if you go on YouTube or you can go to W3 schools and different kind of websites, the basic tutorials are good enough, so you are able to do the things, right? So I'm not worrying about if you are not able to do that things, okay. But the major concern is that it will come in the later stage once your businesses grow. Okay, so you are going to create some database for like let's take my business scenario. So right now we started online for a few months back, and right now we are having around 3,000 candidates. Is okay for us. Whatever database we are having is okay. But as the business grows, okay, from 3,000 to suppose we have 3 lakhs on, from 3 lakhs on, we have 30 lakhs candidates. Okay, so we are going to store something data like that. So how much data is my database going to cost me? Can you consider that thing? So right now, suppose it might be hardly 100 MB or 200 MB size of my database, might be, right? So memory issue will surely happen. Suppose right now, if I'm using SQL Server database, so you know that the maximum capacity of the SQL Server database is 1 TB. Okay, that's the maximum capacity. Okay, so you can't go beyond than 1 TB of database in single. Okay. Another question: if I am going to take this kind of varchar max or something like illogical data, which is going to rest my memory. So first of all, the memory wastage will be there, and apart from that, it will take high memory in the system, and due to that, our query will be slow. Our query will be slow. Okay. So we have to be very careful about selecting these things. So if you so measure like if you are having 1 year experience or something like that, so they will ask you about the things, why you are doing that thing, how to optimize the things. They will say, "So we have 1 crore records in one table, 1 crore records in one table, and we want to fire a query. But right now is that query is going to take around 5 minutes. Right? Suppose you are firing that query indirectly in itself in SQL Server Management. SSMMs. So you are firing the query direct inside that thing. It's going to take around 5 minutes. So now that actually we are the client or end user is not going to take the query directly on SQL, right? They are getting the data from some website or mobile app. So mobile app is going to fire the query for us instead of directly. Okay. So if something is like happen, then that's going to take long time. So end user will get frustrated and they will leave our website or mobile app they are using. Okay, so they are not going to do that. So our method concern is to be to take very optimized data. So that's why I given this homework. So nothing. I know everyone can create this thing. Just creating this kind of table is not a big deal. It's a very small thing, but I want to see how to optimize the thing. So from day one, you have to practice like that thing because these things now, like right now, if you're doing something like okay, I create put where it's okay right for right now, but that will be your habit in future. So you are not able to optimize the table. So we make sure you are doing things properly. Okay. So address worker 60 might be okay, depend on things, but 60 character address I don't think is enough. 60 character address is not enough. Okay. Sometimes addresses are bigger. So if you're going to take a single column of address, then worker 60 is not enough. You have to go a bit higher in that case. Text we are see. Actually, yesterday we discussed text. We are not supposed to use already is deprecated. Suppose right now you are using the text in future that will be removed. Then you have to come again and update the database, update your systems, right? So already we have to stop the data that thing which we are not supposed to use right now. So that's already deprecated things. Okay. So Roshan, let me discuss first. Let me discuss these things, and then I am coming to your all the questions. So I am telling the things again because varchar 60 is not enough here. Okay, varchar 60 will be not enough here because if you are going to store complete address in one column, normally we are having address 1, 2, and 3. So in the first line or second line, something like that. But here we are in single thing. So for me, it might be 150 characters. Varchar 50. That's way to put varchar 150. That's okay for me. So I'm telling again. So some person's feeling okay, I'm fast. So I'm telling the things. If you are not using the data type optimally, then in that case your database will take more and more memory, and in that case your query will be more and more slower. Or in that case, whatever your application who is using your websites, their performance will be killed. And the performance once the performance will kill, no one going to use that website. No one going to use that website. Is that clear? Is that clear now? The next is we have done the gender, and gender they have put it varchar 6. So why the varchar 6 for gender? So why I'm checking for gender? Why you done varchar 6? Say again, gender. I think it's not necessary to put complete male or female. So right now, I think Roshan, you're considering the only male and female, and the female's length is maximum 6 character, and female, right? So that's why you have put it 6, right? It's possible, huh? But sometime now you will feel the things a transgender will also come in picture. Okay. So in that case, if a transgender will come in the picture, then your data type is going to be wrong. You are not able to enter the complete spelling of the transgender here. So I will suggest to go with the data type for this. Either is the character only correct, only and only character, CHAR and one correct one. Because here see we can easily identify either with only M, either only with F, or either with the transgender we can take some more. Suppose we can P, okay. And suppose someone is not going to tell something like we have some options. Don't want to disclose your gender on the website or something, so you can put N. Okay, so that will optimize. So in that case, we have to take that. Why do you say character one? CHAR, and that the size of the character is one enough for the gender. Getting my point? Yes or no? Okay. So now let me jump upon the mobile. And mobile, you're putting numeric 10. Why so man? Numeric and 10 for mobile. Can you justify me that thing why you put it numeric 10? Or can anyone other justify me the things? Is that correct? For mobile numeric 10? Can anyone justify the things? But character is wasting the memory. How is character wasting the memory if you're going to put single things here? And if you put saying only for India. Okay, anyone else? Rest are sleeping or what? Rest is sleeping only Muthu Raja and then Darshan. That's the only person actively. Diksha, are you there or not? So you're not able to justify the things what he's trying to say because of Indian mobile numbers are land 10. I'm agreeing, man. For Indian mobile number 10 is okay. I'm happy with that thing. Indian mobile numbers are still on 10 digits. Some persons are actually trying to type. I don't know. They are hesitating to type. I don't know why. Okay, okay. Not an issue, Diksha. See, Uthwala can be small integer and tiny integer. I think tiny integer having size of 255, right? So tiny integer we can store up to I think 255 only. So that's not possible. And also about looking, we are looking for that in small integer. That's also not country code. Then Stan is not. Yes, Kunal, that's you are correct. If you are going to use country code, then it's also not. So see the things. Let me just clarify the things. So first of all, mobile number is not can't be numeric because you know very well when we have to put numeric, when we have to put numeric data, when we want to do some calculation, arithmetic operations, either some addition, subtraction, multiplication, whatever kind of arithmetic operation. So are we planning to do any arithmetic operation on mobile numbers? Yes or no? Are we going to do any arithmetic operation on the mobile numbers? No. It's clear. So ultimately, it's very clear that we can't go with this numeric. Okay, we can't go with that numeric one. Yeah, here you can use varchar and 10 or 12. Depend on if you want to go with like with country code, then go with the 12. Otherwise, you can go with the 10. It's okay. But go don't as an apart from that, you can put 10 and comma 0. So again, if you're going to take numeric even, suppose you want to do some arithmetic operation, then mobile number is not having a kind of frictions. Right? Have you ever the mobile number 10.2? No. Hmm. So mobile number can be completely 10 digits complete. There will be no friction points again. So why we are going to put like point 0? We are going to take a 0 level accuracy, but it's okay. So again, for mobile number, you have selected the wrong data type. Okay. Email 50 characters. I think it's big enough. I don't think so. Okay. Email is going to be more than 10, 20, 25 characters is more than enough. Yeah. Salary can be numeric. Salary can be numeric. Salary will be numeric because hey, suppose you want to do some arithmetic operation on that things. Okay. Yeah, if you're putting student marks or something like that, so depend on your choice float, real, integer. So that we'll discuss in upcoming sessions. So, but that we can do. See, there's a not 255. Mutala for the tiny integer, there's a no 250. That's not a character. In that length, it's not a length 250. We can insert up to 255. Suppose. So I think we are not having one mobile number. We are having mobile number more than 10 digits, around 10 digits, all the 10 digits. This here we can store the only number up to 255. You can't store 256 even. It's a number. It's not a length. It's a number. So you can store from 0 to 255. From 0 to 255, not 255 characters. So you can store 251, 249, something like that thing. Okay. So Diksha, I think you want to ask something. Next time, meanwhile, let me take next one. Okay. Next one is email. So you email. I think you can go back to 30. Is maximum is enough. Okay. Photo and photo you are took and took as an image. So I think I yesterday I think we discussed that an image is going to be removed, right? Image is going to be removed. So small integer, the size of the small integer, I'm not remembering right, dear friends. So let me know, tell me what is the size of a small int, maximum number, what is the maximum number we can store in the small integer? 32,000. That's not possible. Again, small integer, we can store up to 32,000 only, 32,000. Again, it's a 5 character number only. We are having mobile number of 10 characters. Roshan, I know you asked on WhatsApp. I know, so please stay on tune. So we are discussing right now. Okay. So for photo, I will not suggest to take image. Yeah, previously, if you're talking about old version of SQL, then you can take the image. You can take the image. That time it was okay, but right now I will suggest to go with the binary or where binary. I will suggest to go with the where binary. Majorly go with the where binary. Okay. So now the thing is that how to store the things in SQL, images or resume files, PDF, all things you are able to store in the column. The thing is that that thing required programmatically, and for programming we have to convert that files, that can be emails, that can be PDF, Word document, what things convert in the binary format, and that binary format we have to store in our that column. We have to store that binary column into the thing. Okay. So that's how we are able to insert the images in this thing, but that's required a lot of programming. But we are not going to learn about the programming here. Okay, but we can do the things. So resume again, and max not man. And resume is again where binary. Yeah, then we have to use where binary. Okay, and I think we have some other columns also there. I'm not seeing other columns, right? We are having some other other columns also, guys. We are having column is active. We are having column is active, right? Yeah. So what will be data type for is active? What we can use for is active. Yeah, was active or not, something like that. What we can use for that? I don't know what is the exact. See, man, sometimes suppose you want to see real time. Let me take this scenario again before discussing all the things. So real time, whenever you confirm real websites, like for suppose in Facebook, you are trying to delete your post, you are trying to delete your account. So they are not going to delete physically from the database. They are never going to delete this from physical database. Right? So that should be there, but they marking that as a is deleted. What they will do, they will make mark that is deleted means they are marking as either true or false. Means that's a bit. That's a bit. So what is the column which we are going to use is a like each something we have to use bit. So there we have to put either true or false. There we have to put either true or false, right? Nothing more than that. Either true or either false. So employee is active or not. Means currently is it doing job with us or not. So that's the only thing here. Okay. So I think now we discussed the things. Anything left in this yesterday's homework? Let me know. Otherwise, we can go ahead and start other things. Is anything left? Photo that we have to use where binary. For photo Muthuraja, we have to use where binary. Because in that case, what we have to do either programmatically, we have to convert that image. That can be image, that can be resume, PDF, anything in a binary format. Okay. So there are a lot of programming modules from that. With help of that, we can convert image or that kind of files in binary format, and then we have to store that in our SQL databases. Okay. So we have to use where binary or binary depending on your choice, but for that I will suggest go with the where binary is variable name, so it will be much better. So that's the thing again is come from common sense. Common sense. So when to use what that you have to think. Okay, for that I think that will be more than enough for this data type we can store. So you can think, okay, if I'm going to use binary or if I'm going to use where binary, what will be the size? How the size going to matter? For long run, how is the business will grow and all the things happen, that will be effect. Okay. Yeah, Mathuraja for where binary, resume also where binary. So the option there is no thumb rule for anything like that. Be frank, that's not a thumb rule for finding the things, but that's come from common sense and based on your experience. Okay. So if you're thinking there's a thumb rule for selecting all the data types, it's not a thumb rule. That's you have to do practice and practice and practice, and you will find the things. So that's why I think SQL is not learning is easy, but really the things when you're going to an interview, they will ask this kind of question, then you will say, what is that? Is actually a bit, BIT. Muthura for that bit. So bit is going to take either 0 or 1, means true or false. So we have to use that one only. So I think we are done with these things. So Diksha, previously we are not having like binary, where binary previously in SQL Server or edition we are having the image. That time we are having one data name as an image like integer. Even right now we are having the sort of deprecated. So in future that's going to be removed. Okay. So that's why right now he written this thing as image. Suppose for photo means image you have to upload. So suppose I want to upload your photo in a particular column. How they are going to do that? Where binary, see Roshan, again I am telling where binary use only image path. Roshan, I am not telling about path. If you are going to store the path, then you can use character, varchar, and character. That's as per your choice. Okay? Mathura is clear voice. So Roshan, again I am telling you clear. That's the thing where binary actual files, not the path. It can be your image, it can be documents, whatever kind of files. We are going to store actual, not okay. So where binary is not going to path, where binary is going to store the actual file in the database. Mobile number. So for mobile number, we have to use where and where. It will be much better to go with the where. If you are going to all this thing, otherwise you will go with the time because we don't want to do any numerical operation on mobile number on any mobile number. Okay. The query. I think we have already done 35 minutes. Roshan, that's a programmatic module, madam. So sorry, it's not going to be done right now. Are you aware about the programmings? So Roshan, that's not possible right now. If you want to trying to say you have to do programs for Python or .NET, whatever things, first you have to convert that image in binary format and then you can do the things. It's not easy module. That's we are going to teach that thing in advanced program SQL things, so it's not in this one. But for that, we person must be put in the programming apart from the SQL. So that's not possible for you to install the image directly. Like normally what we are storing the record right now, name and phone number like that. You can't do that thing right easily. You have to do programmatically. You convert that binary string and then you have to take the binary string and that you have to store. If that, and so Muthra, your question is if that is where even accept plus in front of mobile number. Yeah, that is going to accept. So in that case, we can do say actually no one is going to play directly with the database. So make sure again that no one is going to store the directly data in this one database. So all are going to store the data database based from some application, front end applications. It can be more recent. So there is already validations and all that things. So they are going to be handled there. Apart from that, if you want no, you don't want plus symbols and all the things, we can do programmatically validation in SQL even. We can do programmatically validation in SQL even, so we can make sure that only number is going to enter in this one. Okay, so only number is going to enter, nothing else. Okay, and what is other questions? Let me see. Boolean data type that listen me? Are you getting my voice? I think I lost connection. Okay, great. Uh, 1 minute, I think use case is not things. Okay, great. So, so let me see again the question. What are the question? Let's. So, okay. So, question again. I'm telling you for conversion, you must be good in programming. I think we are going to cover in this course. Okay. So, if you want to do the things, join the advanced sessions for the things. We are starting that one. Okay. One. हाँ, एक मिनट में आपको बताते हैं ठीक है. Okay, so that's the only thing. Not listening, please. Okay, we are not using where binary now. So Diksha, I'm not getting in which context you are talking about. We are not using where binary. I'm not getting the things. So Boolean data type. I'm talking about the thing. Boolean means we have to use true and false, that kind of things. Okay. Roshan is saying which is suitable for image where binary max and variable. See again the things again here I can't say any commit for anything, but yeah, 50 is not enough. 50 is not going to be enough. 50 will be not enough to store the things. So 50 will be surely not enough, man, because you can see that 50 size of image is not about to impossible to store the image. So nowadays image can be depend on 5 MB or something higher than this thing. So max will be suitable, but again, I don't really go with the max. So you have to see what are the average size of images and you can decide that things. But if you're not aware, then you can go with this thing. So no, if here we can't store as a KB and MB, that's depend on the length. So that's we have to do the thing. So better we can go to max. So what we do, it will take the memory limit, whatever there we are using, plus 2 bytes extra. Okay. So I think we had a lot of discussion about these. That's a basic topic even. I think I have to stop and let's start with the querying. Otherwise, today also the session will be like that. And we have planned for only 3 weeks. I think second week is again over. So in next 2 weeks, I think we are not able to cover all the things. So I am sharing my SQL server. Next is going to I'm going to teach you that things in this basic session. Be clear the things. If you are really curious about the things, join our advanced sessions. We are not going to do that thing. Email will teach you in this session. Yeah, again, there is a lot of things very advanced level of course. Not this. Completely bounce to you because we are one line. It's not like that. So what? So advanced session going to register. Otherwise, okay. anyone on this done, and we got some lot of Android. Be frank, so that I have very good experience with last two. So you can learn all these things. There you're going to learn lot new things. It's not like that. This is a very basic stuff. Okay, so let's stop with this topic. We have last writing the things, queries and all. On my Visual Studio, so Management Studio. Let me click on new query. So I think, guys, are you able to see the things? Are you able to see this? Are you able to see my and that whiteboard? Yes, if you are able to see the things, so I can start the things. Okay, great. So I'm not going to wait much. So I'm going to bit fast. Actually, we have last two more sessions to go cover things. Okay. So first of all, we have to select the database on which we have to fire the query. In last session, I told you from here we can select their things, right? From this top down menu, we can select which database we want to fire the query. Right now, what if we want to fire the query on database, and I want to do everything with the query only? So here I can do use, and I have to select the database name. I have to type the database name. Okay. We will work use and put some database name. Suppose let me put some database name like SQLHour. That's my database name. Okay, and then you can click on execute. Then you can click on execute. So if you're going to execute that things, you can see here now in the top menu. So in top drop down, it's going to show automatically TSQLV4. It's going to show. It's showing that thing. We have to use the keyword use. Use keyword is going to help us to select the database. Use keyword is going to help us to select the database. So whenever we are filing the query, you have to select this thing and then put keyword go, between making the batch of the things, and then you have to select some other queries. So right now, suppose I want to do normal select operation. SELECT. That's a simple one. Well, that might be very basics, but okay. So let's start from, and you have to put some table name. You have to put some table name. So what will be the table name? So I have to see the things. What will be the table name? So I have to expand the database first and see the thing TSQLV4 and see the things in database. Okay, this is my database. Here I have some tables. So you can see we have a lot of tables here. So you can see the table names are something like that. States.test, state.score, sales.super, sales.order, sales.order details. So you can see the query tables name are something like x.y, something like that, right? So the x is one part, y is another part, right? Here x is that I am fixing some prefix, I'm adding some prefix, so we can easily identify thing. Suppose I have account department, so I want HR department can see there only HR related stuff. So already see you can say table is HR.employee. So that table is belongs to only for HR purpose and all the things, right? So that we'll learn how to create this kind of things and then select star from employees. So again, now suppose you have multiple statements, then you want, if you want to execute single statement, select that thing. You can press F5 keyword, or otherwise you can click on execute. That will depend on your choice. So right now I select. Now you can see we got the record. We got that records. Right at the bottom, you can see the things here. Query top 9 rows at the bottom right hand side corner of my screen. Bottom right hand side corner of my screen, you are able to see 9 rows, and it's going to take 0.000 seconds, kind of the thing, because we have very local last records. Okay. What do you want, Roshan, in that case? Roshan, what do you want me to do that for that thing? I know all these queries, Roshan. I think you are learning now. We are done from 18 years, these things. So I don't know what you want to me do. Right now I'm teaching something and you are done some other way. Okay, this is very basic thing. So here how we are able to select the record. Okay. So you can see in this very small table, we are having very less records. It's good, but we'll see some more complex example as we go. Here's very small thing. So you can see select start from table name, and we got the records. If you want to select from some different tables, start from, let me put SAL, yes, sales about customers. So I'm going to select that query and executing. So I'm getting some records. Again, 91 records. Took around 0 seconds to get the records. Suppose I'm not selecting anything. I'm firing that query right now. So you can see both queries going executed. I think are you able to see we are executed both. So if you want to select, if you want to execute only one query, you have to select that query and run that thing. You have to select that query and then run. Okay. So here you can see customer ID, company name, contact name, and all this thing. Now, if you want to get only selected columns, you don't want to get all the columns. You don't want to get all the columns. You can do here. What you can do here, you can put the column name on. You can put the column name. Suppose I want contact name, contact comma, contact title, something like that thing. Okay. Suppose I want only 3 columns. So now you can see one more thing here. Address is in blue color. Title and then this one a name. So contact name and contact title is normal one. Black font you are able to see. And here you can see address in the blue font. Why? Any reason behind that? Can you explain me the things? So Roshan, I think is we are doing some advanced stuff, so he can tell us. So Diksha, they all three things which we selected already a name of the columns. Already they are the name of the columns. So no, the address is the reserved keyword. Actually, each programming language they have their own reserved keywords, right? So here integer like varchar, var binary, all data types are known as a reserved keyword. Apart from that, we are having some other keyword which are reserved keyword. So you can see that's why that one is blue color because it's a reserved keyword. Address is a reserved keyword. Yeah, it's not going to affect much here. That's why it's taking the things. But if you are doing something with reserved keyword, then it will create a conflict. So sometimes if you are feeling something like that thing, so what you can do, you can put that column name in the square bracket. You can put that column name in the square bracket. Okay. Or sometimes you might feel some column name have a name like this thing, contact space title. Sorry, contact space name. So in the database, we are having column name like something like contact space name. So again, it's treating this thing as a two. It's treating this thing as a two. But it's really one. So what you can do, you can again put as a square bracket. You can put as a square bracket. Right now we are not having such column. That's okay. But if we are having some column name with spaces, if we are having column name with space or column name with some reserved keyword, column name with space or column name with some reserved keyword, what we can do, we can put the square bracket. We can put the square bracket on that thing. So that will not give any error or something. Okay. So right now you can execute this thing, it will execute normally. Contact underscore name can't be used. So underscore is again normal. That's one normal. You can define it. Suppose you are creating a table, you can define your column name as contact underscore name or something like that. But suppose a client who has already developed a website or already developed a database, and in database we have thousands of records and all the database is live working in the production environment. So we can't change the column name and all the things, right? But we have column name like contact space name, contact space title. Version who told you is not allowed. Will you give me 1 lakh rupees if I create a column like that? Will you give me? So can we have some challenge on that things? So they are allowed. That's worrying about that thing. But yeah, basically you can say it's not allowed in front and all this thing. But we can create the things. You can find lot of examples where you will see space in between the column name. Space in between the column name. Okay. So that's why sometimes if you're going to find that things. Yeah, Diksha, why we are writing go? We are writing go to make that statement separate from other statements. So let me see. Right now, this is my one statement, one part of code. This is another part of code. Suppose I want to do the things. So I want to say one by one queries and all these things. So it will execute one by one queries, right? So let me see. I'm writing the go for all and let's see. So here in now they are not throwing an error and all the things, but if you are having a bunch of statements and you want to separate virtually and all the things, that's why you have to put the go. Otherwise, you are not. If you don't want to virtually separation and all these things, then you don't put these things. So go. What will go will do? It will execute that bunch of statement together. It will execute bunch of statement together. Okay. So right, suppose what I am doing right now, what will it will execute this query first. Okay. Once this query is executed completed, once the query is done, once the query is, their operation is done, then it will come to the next query and execute the things. Once this operation is done, then it will come to this and do the things. Okay. So I am not writing the go here. I am not writing that. So what it will try to, it will try to execute both queries parallelly. Both queries parallelly. So sometimes we can go with the parallel operation. Sometimes we need to do the things. So that's why we have to put the go to make the separate statements. So right now we are not having much records and all the things. So that's not going to affect the things. But in future, you are having a bunch of records, thousands and crores of records are there, and they'll take a lot of time. So you have to make these things. So that's why we are putting go here. Okay. So Diksha is clear. Okay. So here we just done the basic select statement. Now suppose I want some records which is not having some null or like. So first of all, okay, we have done this thing. Okay. Suppose I want to get only first 10 records only. Suppose I want to get first 10 records or first 3 records, first 5 records. How I can get the things? From the employee table already it's having very 9 records, so it's okay. But for this table, I think we are having a lot of records. 91 records are there. So suppose from this table, I want to get only first 3 records. I only want to get first 3 records. So for that, what I can do, there's a reserve keyword name at the top, and then you put number. Suppose I want 3, only top 3, and done this thing. So we are getting only top 3. We are getting only top 3 records. Let me see what. Head. So I think Mithra, you are missing Python, right? So I think we are doing in Python that string. So that's not a Python. Yeah, it's okay. So when we are doing a lot of stuff together, so it will be mixing, not an issue. But you are learning and paying attention, that's great. Okay. So we can put the top here to get the record. So you can put whatever number you want, top 10, top 3, top 5, all the things. So it will execute the things and it will get that much of records. Right? So I think this is again very simple one. So you can do the things very easily. Now suppose you want to filter the record with some basic steps like let me run this query here and let me see. I want to get all the employees from the region of the WA. I want to get all their person from the employees whose region from W. So what I can do, I can put a where condition where REGIO region equal to single quotation and W, because this is a string. W is a string of varchar or binary, so we have to put in single quotation and filter the things. So what it will do? So now I'm getting the employee who is having on reason on WA only. No, we have to do that thing again some systematically for bottom downside. I think Roshan is going to tell us something. Okay, so let me meanwhile go to. So that's how we are going to filter out the records. Okay, so this is very simple to filter out the basic one way to do the things. Okay, and suppose you want to do filtering on one more thing, like suppose I want and I want the person who is having something. City is Seattle. So I want like city equal to single button SEALL. Okay. So what I am trying to say, I want to get all the employees who belongs to region WA and cities. So let's see. So now I'm getting only 2 records here because what I'm trying to do, I am putting one AND condition. So I want the person from these the person who is matching both the condition, who is matching the both the condition, region as well as city, region as well as city. If I'm going to, I want a person either from this or either from this. Then what I can do, I can put here or what I can put here or, and you can see here. Now I'm getting a multiple records. So what it's trying to say, we are trying to get the record of the employees who is either belong from the region WA or either who is belong to city Seattle. So any one condition is matching, it's going to filter that record and displaying. Any one condition matching and filter that record and it's displaying here. Okay. So this is very simple stuff here. Still, I'm not doing any advanced stuff. So this is how we are able to do the things. And suppose I want to find the record with some null or not null, something like that. Okay, so let me find out the things. So where I think manager ID MG ID is there something, right? Where I can say MG. So MG ID is not null. I can put like that also, not null, because you can see one null record is there, one not null record is there, right? So I want the manager ID is not null. I want all the employees whose manager ID is not null. See the things. Sorry, I selected wrong. Okay. So I think you are not able to see one more record. So here now we are getting only 8 records. You are able to see we are getting only 8 records here. We are getting 8 records here. Okay. So what I done, I said not null. So if I would need null, so I can say manager ID is null. What I can do, only manager ID is null. See, we are getting only one record. Simple. Can we do and multiple? Yeah, Muthura, we can do multiple times. So let me show you the example of multiple times. So like right now we have done like this thing. Okay. Okay. So we have done this thing, and suppose I want to do that thing also. So what I can do here, I can do like something and MG ID is not null. Sorry, yeah, I have put it wrong. Okay. So now you can say I have put one or one and you can see. But here why is getting null record? Because here the condition is or. Here one condition is or. So because that belongs to, that is true in this record, because that region is WA. But if I am going to make this as and this, if I'm going to make this as a and, you can see we are not going to get the record now. Instead of 5, we'll get a 4 records only. Sorry, 1 record only, because 1 record. Why? So we are saying this person is belongs to region WA, city this, and manager ID is not null. So there's only one person in the database which is meeting all three conditions, right? So you can put n number of and or. You can put n number of and condition or condition, and you can make the sequence and all these things. Okay. So how we get record from middle of the table? So Diksha, I'm not getting your question. How to get a record middle of the table? Suppose you are having 10 records or you want to get 6th record, right? You can do top 4 and also that you can do, but if you want to get record of middle of the table and all, then you will write nested queries, subqueries for that. That is possible. It's not like that. Suppose, and that's a very famous interview question. So either for fresher and advanced level, whatever thing, if you are going for interview as a .NET developer, PHP developer, or database developer, or DBA even. So, and whatever any kind of interview you are going, so if that's your job is related to some database, suppose you are doing PHP.NET, that's already related to database. It's not worrying about which kind of database, Oracle, SQL, MySQL, PostgreSQL. So very famous question is that how to get that third highest salary from the table. Okay, so that's again very important question of how to get a third highest salary. So again, so what we are trying to get, we are going to get third highest salary or third highest marks in the class. So salary, I'm just taking the example. So I think I am back. Power is lost, so I think internet is not working. So I am just now using the mobile data. So might be the interruption, might be there. Okay. So let me share the screen again. So am I audible now? Am I audible? Yes, okay, great. So I think we lost the power, so that's why. Okay, so where we are, what we are talking about. Okay, so multiple these things you can put easily, and I think Muthu and something having some questions. Yeah, so I'm talking about the Diksha's question, middle of the thing. So middle of the thing, so that's very famous interview question. Like you have to get the top 3, third highest salary, third highest marks, 7th highest salary, and all the things. So we'll do the things. So highest salary. So normal highest salary you can get easily. What you can do like that, you can do very easily. Like in that case, I think we don't having salary here in any of these things. So what I can do, see, let me copy the things and write me that separately that query again. I think are you able to see my screen, guys? Right? Guys, are you able to see my screen? I'm executing that thing. So you can see here we are having some numbers here, employee ID and all the things are. So right. Suppose I want to get the this one employee ID or something highest one. So what I can do? I can they are inbuilt function. They are inbuilt function max, min, and all the things. So we can use in next session. But right now we are already having time. What I can do? Suppose I want to do the max of the EMP ID, and then sorry, I can do the max of EMP ID, and then rest of the things are okay. So you can see here not contain aggregate. So now you can see we are not getting any aggregate function error. Are you able to see aggregate functions error is there? See, now I'm getting 3, so 9. So maximum number is 9, but I want the third highest number, something like that thing. So that's not possible directly in that thing. So there is no query for third highest possible. So third highest possible will be 9, 8, and 7. So it has to become 7. So you can't use max function or min function like that. So if I min is going to give minimum numbers and all, right? Or you can put like suppose you want to get highest number and all these things. What you can do here? One more thing. One more way is they like star, and you can do like this thing. And what you can do? Order by PMPID ascending. Okay. So what it is going to be highest number at the top, highest number in the top. So you can see. So it's for descending, not ascending. I have to put descending. So now you can see 9th is in the top, right? Are you able to see the 9th here? But in that case, suppose now you can say top 1 record. So you are going to get top 1 record. That's okay. Top 1 and done. So you are going to get only 1 record, but doing 3 and then 3 1. You are going to top 3 records and all. But I want only top means third highest number. Third highest number means I need this one 7. So either you write subqueries and complex joins, something like that. We will learn these things. Yeah, but that's very important question as point of interview. You are going to face this question anywhere in interview if you are going for any kind of job, which is related to database, Either it's a mobile application development, website development, or database developer, database admin. Give only maximum number. I want top third salary means third highest salary. So that's not easy task to go with third highest indirectly. Okay. So let's try to find out this thing is your homework. That's your homework. So let's try. So I want to see how you are, how persons you are trying to do the things. Okay. I'm really eager to see so how my students are doing this kind of queries. So there are a lot other many queries, but already we are having 50 minutes more than session. So I am stopping the session right now. So if you have any questions, let me know. And then we'll meet next week. So next week we are going to deep more in this. We have a lot of things to do in select query, insert and update. Lot of things are there. Homework is that you have to find the third highest salary or third highest number from a table and all the things. Okay, and try to create table and write down the query, find out different columns. Okay, like I need only 3 columns from the records. I need some filtering record from the where clause, put different kind of and all the things. So this is a very basic homework I am right now giving. Next session I have very specific homework for you. That's already ready, but that will be uploaded after the next session, not now. So in that you are going to find your what you say, very brainstorming queries there. So you have to scratch your hand to solve these kind of queries. Yeah, if you are going to on internet, you can find this answer easily. But if you are doing by your own, then you have to scratch your head a lot. So right now you have to find the okay, and the rest of things. Show me some example tables for select, insert, not insert, select with where condition and all, and then or operations. So meanwhile, if you have any other things, let me know in your brain. That's why Diksha, I am trying and trying to say you that's your homework. And if you want to directly get a seventh record, you can see that's row ID equal to 7. Select start from table name where row ID equal to 7. Row ID is a function in SQL Server which is going to tell automatically row ID number and it is going to select the thing. So seventh number record you can select. That's okay. Seventh number record is selecting a different thing, but seventh highest salary, your third lowest salary, we have to select that thing. That's again is a separate job. Selecting a particular record, seventh number record, 10th number record is too easy. Okay, but selecting the record is some, I am saying seventh highest, seventh lowest. Then you would write some complex brainstorming queries for that thing. Don't worry, that's your homework. I know many of us are not able to do, but and we'll teach that things if you're not able to. But let's try and show me the things. So what is the Muthurada? So okay, sir, but there's another query which is contained in our line of manager ID is not null, and very next the manager ID is null. Okay, in query, right? Muthurada, you are saying about that one, right? So we can use one query. So Muthurada, I think you are asking about this and this one. See, both queries are different. Here I am trying to get the null record only for manager ID, and here I am saying not null, right? So what exactly you want to know? So upper query is not going to give null record, and lower query number 2 is going to give null record because we are putting that thing. I mean to ask operations are performed according to the line or according to the complete program. So as per now, it's as per line because we are writing small lines, simple queries. But in future, suppose we are going to do write lot big program functions, create a thing, so we can do this program. But right now, you can think for today's session is kind as per line. So both operations are different. So both actually one line is one program. You can treat right now one line as a one program. So this is one program, separate one, and this is separate program. This is separate program. So we have two separate programs here. Okay. So right now both are separate programs, separate things. So right now, whatever you done in the okay Python or Java, C, like writing the for loops and different kind of creating patterns, each and everything is possible in SQL. So anyone has created any patterns in SQL? I know many of them done in that one. You can say what Python, Java, C, and C sharp and all blah blah language. Have anyone created patterns in that? So here we have all the things break, continue, for loop, while loop, everything is there again. Each and everything kind of object oriented programming. Who has done all these stuffs? Anyone? No one? I think no one has done it. So Mudra, I think you can Google it and find the seats. You can find a lot of images regarding these things. I have to find for you and then give you. So otherwise I will find and I will upload in LMS for that thing. Don't worry. So in Google you can find a lot of books are available. In my book is also my ebook. We are having written all these things, so you can find in my ebook. We are going to share you my ebook soon. I think most probably next week. So in that book you will find everything, basic stuff about it. So book will be uploaded soon. I'm just saying by might be next week. Might be. It's not sure because some work is still pending. So we are trying to do the thing. So it will take some time. So hopefully we'll do then upload by next week. Hopefully. This is the just beta version of the book. So you are going to get the things and might be that book is going to be available on Amazon in the end of July. Final version of the book will be available on sell on Amazon. You can buy it from there if you want. So Mudra, don't worry, we don't want to any programming and all this thing SQL and all. So we are going to do some queries and basic stuff for data science. So if you want to learning thinking for like complete DBA stuff, then think about that thing. Otherwise, it's okay. I think you're learning database, that's Python also, right? And so don't worry. So better to make career in a data science instead of DBA and all. But just learn all these basic query because in future, whenever you are going to get the data from SQL or some this kind of stuff, so you're if you're good in the query, you are able to do this thing easily. But if you're not good in that, then it will be a very hard job for you. So as a data scientist, SQL is basic knowledge of SQL is must. Basic knowledge of SQL is must. Okay. So that's why we are conducting that session. And this session actually we are not planning to do for any DBA and all this database developer stuff. Because that's again separate course and it's already launched. Marketing stuff and already started and enrollment is started. So that's a separate thing. Yeah, Muthu, I forgot to do the things. I will share do it. I have a lot of batches and other stuff, so I think I forgot. I skipped from my mind. I will do that thing. So, Roshan, I think we are not supposed to ask you to download the thing. So, actually, you can go with LMS read anytime. So, anyone having any other questions? I think the Roshan and Muthuraj are only the person who is talking and somewhat Diksha. Rest of person only just listening. Yeah, Muthuraj, surely I will share the blog. Don't worry. Even my blog posts are ready, but we are not posted the things, so it will again take 2 or 3 days time. So our blog posts are ready again. So you can see, you will get a lot of basic fundamental knowledge from there. So Diksha, Divya, anyone any questions? Yes, tell me Diksha. Okay, no questions. So I think guys, okay, so we can go. We'll meet on next week, and next week we have to do lot of stuff still. Okay. So I think Roshan and that's both the persons. Mutturaj also done. See, in one sentence, both are the same only. I can say the difference is the brand only. And the environment things they have, like you can say MySQL, SQL Server, Oracle, and that's the things. So in PostgreSQL also we are having SQL. SQL is a programming language. See, SQL is a programming language, and the PostgreSQL, SQL Server, Oracle, MySQL, they all are the packages or engines for the RDBMS. So all they are using SQL as a programming language. All they are using SQL as a programming language in the background. So you can see if you're good in SQL, then you can use any tools. You can use any tool, either in Postgre, MySQL, SQL Server, Oracle, DB2, Rational Rows, whatever database you want to do. Okay, so I think we can go. Roshan, advanced session is already planned for July. Which date is that? I think 13th of July. It's already planned and the registration is started. Advanced session already, and that's not free one. MongoDB is no SQL database. MongoDB is no SQL database, not only SQL. So that's again completely separate thing. MongoDB is not related to our database basic stuff. Not even so, that's complete separate session and all. So Roshan, are you able to pay 5,000 rupees for that? First thing. So that's a fee is 5,000 rupees for advanced session. So if you are able to pay 5,000, let me know. I can share payment link directly and you can enroll. Or you want to, yeah, better you can go with a lifetime membership. It will be much easier for you. Yeah, links are already in the group for lifetime membership and all. Then I think I have to make the fees as a 25,000 and then I will give you the discount in 5,000. It will be much better. Go in market and see the things. Anyone going to provide you SQL Server training in 5,000, come to me. I will provide you free of cost. Anyone, the person who is providing SQL Server training in 5,000 rupees, anyone. Even my offline sessions, I am charging 22,000 right now. 22,000 rupees for SQL. Come and visit our office and you can see the things. So right now I'm providing 5,000. You can't go beyond single penny down to that things. If you want to discount, then go with a better 777 package of that one. Lifetime membership. In that you will see a lot of new things also. MongoDB will also covered in future. So in lifetime bundle, you will see you can learn MongoDB, SQL Server, Oracle might be launched in future also, and the programmatic image, fluid imaging, and all these things. You can see a lot of things. Will be. So Roshan, if you are interested, okay. So otherwise, I we will not need to talk. We are. And one more thing, Roshan, if you that's everything as a SQL developer. If you are having trust, then join. Otherwise, if you want to wait the topics and also we are preparing that things, don't worry. At that time, fees will be 9,000. That's actually my voice is not audible. Okay, it's now it's audible. So Roshan, if you are having trust, join on the early bird price of 5,000 rupees. If you are like want to do the things, so we are preparing the things, one land website page in that we are mentioning each and everything, but you will fees, you have to pay 9,000. So I think next week the page will be ready with the complete details, syllabus and all the things. You will find it there also. So till now, see, in this last 1 month, we have provided training up to 3,000 candidates, kind of free of cost. So a lot of things we are and a lot of trust and all the things. We are not going to run with 5,000 rupees anywhere. I think Diksha is already part of lifetime member. So I think go with this one lifetime membership. It will be much better for you. When suppose you got a mind to change one MongoDB, then you have to pay again for MongoDB. If you're going to go in the lifetime membership, you don't need to pay a single penny for your life. Once you pay one fee and done, you can learn SQL Server developer, you can learn SQL Server DBA, you can learn that, what do you say, cloud databases, market, there are a lot of cloud databases also there in AWS and Azure. We are planning to launch that training sessions also. So MongoDB is used as normal SQL server only. Like where we are using SQL, we can use Mongo also. So right now, if I'm going to tell frankly, Oracle is using completely. It's not MongoDB, but they are on their database, which is very similar to MongoDB in NoSQL. Okay. So right now, Amazon is using completely NoSQL database. It is very similar to MongoDB. So lifetime cost bundle is right now. I think today is the last day, right? Yeah, today is last day. So that's the price for the last day, and then from tomorrow onwards, if you are going to pay, then you have to pay for tomorrow onwards that price. Okay. So today is last day for the lifetime bundle for this price early bird offer. From tomorrow onwards, you have to pay 10,000 rupees. And I think in group already posted the link. We can see a lot of courses are already there, and future we are adding more courses. So whatever courses we are adding, you don't need to pay any single penny for that thing. Today is the last day because that's offer is I think running from last 4 to 5 days. So I think never noticed. I don't know someone is noticed or not, but that's today's last date for the 777. So in that case, in that you are going to get other trainings as well as recorded sessions, which we are launching the things. You are going to get that thing also. Okay, guys, I think already we have spent too lot of time. Roshan, if you have any question regarding joining about that thing, you can ask. Otherwise, okay. We are quitting the session for the day. Okay. So if you want to know more and if you want to join the things, the group links are already put in the group. Okay, guys. Bye. We'll meet on next week.